Now what I want is, I said I wanted a text area for output and a text area for input. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go to Hello View, FXML, and I'm going to put, I'm just going to say area for output that renders HTML. I want this to be like a rich text area, so I want it to be able to I want to be able to put my output in HTML format. So I want to be able to, like, if something's bold, I want to use the B tags. If something's italic, I want to use the EM tags and things like that. So that'll give me a little flexibility, and I'm relatively comfortable with HTML, so I want to keep that. And then there's that button. Okay, so I want a text area. And actually, this This is a Java comment, but I'm in an XML document. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this line, and then I'm going to hit Command/, and it will turn that into an HTML or XML comment. So that's very cool. So let me put my input area here, and you can see that a bunch of things pop up as soon as I hit that opening bracket, and text field is one of them, and I'm pretty sure that's what I want as my input field. So I'm going to choose that, and I'm going to put, just like this label has an ID of welcome text, I'm going to copy that. I'm going to put that right here. It doesn't like the fact that this is welcome text because there already is one. Duplicate ID reference. So I'm going to say input text here. Okay, and the error went away. And now the reference is unresolved, but that's okay. We'll fix that as we go. So here, where this output is, I did a little research, and there was something called HTML editor, and that's the first thing I tried. But I realized that was, for creating HTML. And I didn't want that. I wanted something for displaying HTML. And what I landed on was something called a web view component. Okay, so here, if I just type in web view, and let's give it an ID also, equals, let's just say output area, because this isn't just text, this will be HTML too. Okay, and you can see that this is in red. It cannot resolve the symbol web view. We're going to try to fix that. So one of the things I had to do when I was going through this earlier was I had to kind of look up web view. So if I type in javafx web view, it gives me the API there, and I can see from the API this is coming from javafx scene web view. And if I look at, for example, javafx button, and I look at that API, I can see that it's coming from javafx scene control button. So remember we loaded that control library? All right. Well, that's why I was hoping there was a web library, so that would be automatically included. But it looks like I'm going to have to introduce that manually, put that web library in. And whenever there's a configuration problem with IntelliJ, the first thing you want to do is you want to go to File, Project Structure. And it's so common that there's a nice shortcut for it. It's just, Command semicolon on the Mac and, Control semicolon in Windows. So I'm going to go to Project Structure, see what's going on. Okay, using Java 22. And then if I go to Libraries, you can see that here's the Controls FX library. Okay, and so maybe the web FX library is maybe the web library is WebFX. If I search for that, I don't know. But I also see this here, javafx-controls. So if I go here to add another library, okay, I'm not going to create a new project library. I'm not going to create a Java library. I want to import something from Maven. So Maven and Gradle are both build systems that download any dependencies that you require for your project. So these libraries are all libraries that the project depends on for compilation to happen. So I got another dependency, and I want the JavaFX web library. So I'm going to, since I'm using Maven as my build system, I'm just going to try to get that from Maven, see if I can find that, because it has a search thing. And if I search JavaFX here, and I hit the search icon, it tells me that there's 264 things saying JavaFX. So, I could do like .web or something like that, but looking up here where it says JavaFX-base, JavaFX-controls makes me think that I'm better off trying to look for JavaFX-web. Okay, and then I'll hit the search button again. Okay, that's where it gives me, I see JavaFX Web View Debugger and all this stuff. That's interesting. I think I just want straight up JavaFX Web, whatever the latest version is. And there's a version 8. This is JavaFX Core. I want to find something that looks like this. Open JFX, JavaFX-controls. So org OpenFX JavaFX-web. I think this is what I want. So I'm going to choose the latest version of this that looks like similar to the controls library. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and click OK on this. JavaFX will be added to the selected modules. Sounds good to me. All right, and then I'm just going to hit OK. And it says it downloaded this JavaFX web stuff, which sounds good. All right, so web view, now it's still saying that it cannot resolve the symbol web view. And trying to think what I have to do for this. javafx cannot resolve symbol web view. Let me see if I can find something here.